guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you are new here, and today we are doing a project pan update. Now this is a bit late, I just haven't had time to film this, but it was worth the wait. It's probably my best update yet, just in that I've actually finished products, not just hit pan but finished, which to me is the ultimate pan, you know, and I'm sure to you guys too. So in my project pan, I generally like to finish products. Sometimes if I hit pan, I'm satisfied and I'll put it back, but I really love finishing products. So you're gonna see that today. So this is my August update, but it's in September. I have my Mercier pencil. This is the shade Plumberry, and I use this pretty much exclusively unless I'm doing like a red, but this is like my perfect nude. So it takes forever to show progress, but I've actually had a very good month because I have gone back to work this month. So I've been wearing and reapplying makeup more often. I think that's part of the key, is reapplying as well. So I've had, this is all the months and this is 1 month here. So we've got quite a big jump there. My goal for the pencil is to get it to a point where I can't sharpen it anymore, which is what I did with my brown that I finished, brown eyeliner. And that is finished, so that's out. That's it, that's the only thing on that piece of paper. And then we're gonna go to my Flower Beauty foundation. I've been using this a lot, however, I can't see where it's at. It's so annoying. Oh, I've lost a lot. So I was at 121.62 grams. Now I'm at 116.94, which means I've lost just under 5 grams. I have been using it, and I've been mixing it because I find it's too yellow. I've actually been mixing it with my other foundation, which is too pink. So this is too pink, that's too yellow. So I put this on first and I put that over the top, and that makes it level out. So it's not something that I use in full dose every time, which is why it takes me a bit longer, because I'm mixing, so I'm using less each time. All right, Nars cream bronzer, my baby. This is just consistently doing well. This is the original one, which is now Laguna 2, I believe. So here we have what it looks like. Definitely getting that dip is getting bigger. So we were at 42.92. So we lost a whole gram in a month last update. Now we've lost, no, it wasn't a whole gram, sorry. It's the same, 42.1. So it was 42.9, now it's 42.1. So 0.8 of a gram, which is, I think that's a lot for this kind of product. But I use this a lot, and I think you can kind of tell that I use it a lot. I love it. I actually really like the first shade. I don't own it, but I have seen it in store, and I think I could definitely use that too. This is probably on the darker side, but I just use a little bit and blend, and it's fine with me. Right, next we have the Balm Bronzer. This is the Take Home the Bronze in Oliver. I don't know if this exists anymore. I've already hit pan, but I'm trying to finish it. So this is where I am now. I will put a picture where I was. And let's weigh it. I use this a lot, so I'm hoping I'll have some progress. We're at 38.96, so we'd lost about half a gram last update. Now we're at 38.16. Oh, I've done even more. Still not still shy of a gram, but that's a lot. A gram's a lot. I do love this bronzer. The only thing is I don't love the shape, because what's going to happen is it's going to be completely bare here, and then there's little corners. I don't like that. I'll probably end up using it for eyeshadow at the end. I think that's what I did with the Nars as well. Same issue. I mean, bronzers in general, but when they're in a square pan, I don't like it when it gets in the corners. I do prefer a circle when I'm trying to pan it, you know? L'Oreal concealer. This. Today, I've been waiting for this day. I want to take the stopper out because I've been using this a lot. So everything on my face, I was supposed to go to work today, but my son is sick, so I didn't end up going to work because I had to go to the doctor and he wouldn't clear him because he's sick. But I had to get ready just in case I could take him to daycare. So my full face is not Project Pan today when it usually is. But I wore this. I actually did wear this. I actually have worn Project Pan products. I wore these too. But I didn't do everything. So I'm getting lower and I want to remove the stopper, but I like to do it on camera so I can weigh the difference for the month. So we're at 28.12 last update. We're at 26.66. Ooh, that's 3 6s. Say a prayer. So I've actually lost heaps compared to the other update. But now we're going to take the stopper off, and I just wanted to do that so you could see what my progress was for the month. And now I'm going to take the stopper out. You know, the more I use this, the more I like it. When I first used this, I thought it was too matte. But you know what I realized? It was my under eyes were too dry. And now my under eyes are not dry. I love this concealer. See, sometimes it's not the product. Sometimes it's just your skin is like, I can't handle that. Now I love it. I find it to be really creamy now, but when I first had it, I thought it was super matte, which is why I'd had it for so long and not finished it. See where we're at. Push it all down. Yeah, I don't have a lot in here. I mean, it's still gonna last me because obviously you only use a small bit of concealer, but if I really try and get it down, it's hard for me to know, but it's definitely, I reckon it's about down here. So that's cool. I'm getting down to the finish line. So now the new weight from here on out is 24.77, and that helps me for next update know the difference of what it was to what it is now, like the new update. So that's that. Wonderful. Love it. My blush. I thought I was going to hit pan. I really did, because it is looking so thin, but I haven't hit pan yet. So this is just like an Australian blush that got discontinued, so don't get your heart set on it. But you can really see how thin it's getting. And I use this quite a lot. I love this size because my brush just perfectly fits in there. So I don't have like just like a pan in the middle. It's going to like evenly come down. So when I hit pan, I know I'm almost done. You know those kind of pans? Very satisfying. We're at 19.82. Now we're at 19.52. So 0.3. It's actually the same as the previous update before that. So consistent use there. I really like this blush. I am actually wearing this, and then I put another one that had more pinkiness in it over the top. So that's how I'm getting good use out of this. I use this because it's close to my bronzer shade. I wear this over the bronzer just a little bit, and then if I don't want to stop here, if I want a little bit more pink or orange or whatever, then I'll add a little bit of another color over the top, and that way I'm getting good use of this. My Sephora powder is still not finished, but she's getting close. So this is where I'm at now. This is the smoothing and brightening powder. I thought this was discontinued, but it's actually not. I saw it on the website recently, and I was like, oh, okay, there it is. So you can actually get this. I really like it. Really nice, good translucent powder. So you can see that pan is getting very big. Okay, so we were at 41.9. Now we're at 40.87. So almost a gram. Pretty much a whole gram. That's great. Do love it. It's very easy to use. That's why I put it in the Project Pan. My MECCA highlight, the Illuminating Balm. Pan. Look at that. And it's a big pan too. It's not just a little bit. Like, it's basically almost, I would say a third of the bottle is gone now. Because if you look, I'm not far off half of it being used. Because when you get your finger in there, you've got to, like, you don't just go directly down. You've got to get in there. So I'm very impressed with myself. And I mean, I only use this here because there's not really anywhere else I can use it. So I'm pretty happy with the progress. So what I'm going to do is I'm pretty satisfied with that. I don't intend to finish this, I don't think. So I'm actually going to switch it today. So this is 40.16. It was 40.5. Okay, so 0.35-ish. 0.34 to be exact. Then my Fenty highlight. This is the mini How Many Carats Diamond Bomb. Oh my god, I have loved having this in my project pan. I actually haven't been using it as a highlight. I've been using it as an inner corner and an over my eyeshadow. So whatever I've done, I gloss this over my eyeshadow. I swear to God, it is the most beautiful topper because it's translucent, but it's got very light glitter, like light glitter. And it just elevates all the looks that I have, and I look like a fairy princess without it being like glitter. Anyway, I hit pan because I've loved it so much. And as you can see, I've just kind of focused there. And it looks so dirty. I just don't know how to keep it clean. But I really, really love it. I don't know how to show you. See, if you just see it there, it doesn't look that special. But when it's over the eye, like on top of your existing eyeshadow look, it's the only way I could describe it is ethereal. It's just beautiful. So we were at 27.61, now we're at 27.52. So it didn't take much to hit pan. And I hadn't used this a lot beforehand. It's just that it's a very tiny product, which I understand, but loved it. So I am going to switch this one. Oh, I didn't show you what I switched the other one for. I got too excited for the next one. So I'm going to show you the two items I'm going to switch. With this one, I am going to switch to a powder highlighter. Just because I haven't really been highlighting lately, and I think it's because I don't have one in my project pan. So we're going to pop that out. It's a different weight again. It's now 0.53. My two highlighters are out, and we're replacing the Balm highlighter with another balmy highlighter. This is the RMS Mini Luminizer Quad. Now they sell this regular size quad, but this was like a Christmas edition one. So it's even smaller. Isn't it so cute? So I just want to hit pan on one of them. If I had to guess, it's going to be this one because I use this one the most. And it's actually the most similar to this product. Even this one I really like too. But even in summer, like over bronzer, I can definitely wear that. Like it's not too dark if you're putting it over a bronzer. It's a really, really pretty product. And I don't think this is going to take me long to hit pan because I have used it and it's a small product. But I also want to get more use out of it. So let's take our starting photo. 48.78. And then my powder highlight is the Flower Beauty highlighting palette. And I don't have a goal of which color, but it's going to be one of these two because I rarely use that. It's just too dark for me. But I use these two the most. And I love this as an inner corner, and I love this as a highlight. So let's do the starting weight for this. 78.8. What did it keeps changing. 84. So that's two highlighters. We are finished or panned. Which, like, when I tell you I don't pan highlighters, it's incredible that I did two in one go. So these are the two new ones. My Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Au Naturel. This was the mini one from Holiday, I think. When I tell you I love this product, I would like to purchase. I'm not going to right away because I have the Sigma one that's very similar. And I just bought the taupe shade from MECCA MAX. But this is my baby. I love it. I like it as a eye primer because it dries down by itself, or with this with like a shimmer over the top. I just love its versatility. I finished it. So this was 5.64, now we're at 5.49. I did flatten it and I got a little bit extra, but I'm not going to dip in. I'm just not. I've got a lot of makeup. So I'm very satisfied that that is finished. And what am I replacing it with? I'm going to do a powder eyeshadow to replace this with. And it's the MECCA MAX Single Shadow in Wannabe. And the reason why I'm picking this is because I'm back at work and, you know, you gotta wear makeup from your brand, like where you work. And so I thought I could attempt to pan a color purely on the basis that I will have to be wearing these products at work, and it's a good way for me to incorporate pops of color and a product that I can sell at work. And I have used this a bit because I used to wear this at work a bit. Now it's nowhere near pan, but I think it's doable. So I'm going to challenge myself with a color, and we're starting is 20 grams 0.04, 20.04. And what is next? My Bare Minerals lipstick. I had a bit of a casualty with this. It did break. I did try and fix it though, so that's what we have left. I mean, this is a mini to begin with, but I definitely used it a lot more. So when I first brought it in, I like never wore it, but I have been wearing it and I love it. I could even put a little bit on now, you know. See? I think I'm gonna have to take it out. It doesn't want to work unless I do it like that. I guess I could keep it in if I just do like a tiny bit. It's such a pretty shade. We were at 5.46. Now we're at 5.35. That's better than the last update was like 0.04. Now I am 0.09. So I doubled the usage essentially. So here's my Nars, it's the Afterglow Lip Balm in Laguna. I think it was a limited edition shade, but it's a really beautiful brown. So the starting weight, well, last update was 18.47. Now we're at 18.33, which is, it's not a lot, I'll be honest. I'll put it back in my handbag, although I don't have that much to go. So anything's possible if you put your mind to it, as they say. My foundation stick from Bare Minerals. This is the Complexion Rescue in the shade Vanilla. As I said, it's a little bit too pink, so I've been mixing it with the Flower Beauty, but I've had some good use, so I'm interested to see. Now, did I weigh this? Yes, I also measured it in length on my paper, which is a bit disgusting, but like I've used it quite a bit and it doesn't reflect that in the visual. So last update was 32.72. Now we're at 31.56. So under a gram, over a gram, like 1.2 grams. Okay, I don't know. I've got a bit to go. I'm a bit slow on the foundation this year, aren't I? So I'll show you the update. It's this one here. So that's last update. This is this update. So this is its third month in. My La Mer primer I love. It doesn't feel like it's anywhere near being finished, but I have been using it. Like I can see it's see-through here. So actually I've got it up against the light now. I can kind of see I don't actually have that much left. It's going to be one of those things like when it's done, it's done. So we were at 42.18. Now we're at 36.27, so that's a lot. That's like 5 grams. I reckon this will be done by next update. I use it a lot. I've got to say it's the best primer I've ever used. It is $150 though. It's ridiculously priced, but it is exceptional. It is super hydrating, but it smooths. Every time I wear makeup using this, like I look like a porcelain doll. I don't have a pore in sight. I look 2 years old. Because of this. Colourpop liner. Where you at, girl? This is my Colourpop liner. Am I missing something? The last thing I have, no, second last thing that I have is my Colourpop liner. It's like a plum shade. It doesn't, everything's rubbed off it. So I don't have a weight, I've just got a measurement. Oh my God, there's no noticeable difference. What do you mean? I've been using it. It actually looks, oh no, I just broke it. I just broke it. So I had a really good update with the liner. Oh no. I mean, the whole thing has fallen out before, but you can just put that in. I just tried to put it back in and I snapped it. New update is it's almost finished. I don't love it, it's too dry. That's why I prefer pencils. but I'll keep it in. Maybe next update I'll change it. But for now, I like it. It's just a bit, it drags. It really drags. Sometimes I have to warm it up on my hand first. And then lastly, because I forgot about it, because it's on this ugly sheet, is my Nude Sticks blush. This is a mini in the shade, oh, it's got foundation on it. The shade is Sun-Kissed. And I'm basically finished. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna use it a couple more times on my lips or even my cheeks. But that's basically done. I just want it to be flat, which is about 2 uses, maybe 1 or 2 uses away. But I finished it. I love this. I want to repurchase this too. Like these 2 products, ride or dies. Love them. I don't need any more cream blush. But my God, it's so good. I love it. I actually love it more on my lips. The way it looks on my lips is like just dabbled on. Oh, love that. So that is that done. And I'm gonna replace it with a cream blush. And it's one I've been wanting to, not finish, but get a good hack into it. It's my By Terry CC Serum Blush. This was limited edition as well, I think. It's a dupe for the Nars Orgasm blush. Not a dupe, it's probably more expensive. Similar in the color, where it's that beautiful rosy pink with gold shimmer. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna add that in. My goal is to not finish it, but I would like to use half of it. That's my goal, because I've used this quite a lot. And it's not actually even, so I'm not down here because it's high up here. It's like a gel, so I would say I'm probably up to here. I would like to get to about halfway point. So let's add this one in. This is the By Terry, 55.23. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 products rolled in and 4 products rolled out. So I'm very happy with that. We got 2 pans and 2 finished products, 2 highlighters, an eye, and a cheek and lip. I'm very satisfied. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling powerful. By the end of the year, oh, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I reckon 5, at least 5 finished products by the end of the year. What are we in? September? Yeah. Hopefully more than 5, but I'm feeling good. Thank you so much for watching. That completes the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.